All right, man. Gabrielle Union says that when she was with her ex, get this together. When she was with her ex husband, she said since she paid all the bills, she can cheat. Now, once again, a lot of these dudes are pointing out the double standard in a relationship. I heard a lot of men say that over the last year and over the years, they feel like they paying for everything that they gonna cheat. And women was against that and all that type of stuff. Um, and then it's a double standard. I'm telling you, when a woman said, then a lot of other dudes be like, a lot of women be like, oh yeah, she right. He probably was lazy, he probably was this, that, and the third. And that when you dealing with marriage, sometimes the way it started ain't the way it end. So she felt like he was being lazy or he wasn't pulling this weight. You know what, man? I ain't really tripping on it. My whole thing is how a woman fighting for equality. They're not fighting for equality. They don't want to be equal. When it's time to pick up that 50-pound box at the job, they want to be nice and turn their attitude off and be nice and try to woo you and want you to pick up that 50-pound bag, the box. But when they can't get nothing out of you, then they want to go treat you like shit. Some women, I'm not going to categorize all women. Some women, but it says Gabrielle Union says she felt entitled to cheating in her first marriage. She says that let's just get to the post. She said an inspection star described her marriage as dysfunctional since day one, and said she definitely was not getting wife of the year awards. He said my first marriage, neither one of us felt like the marriage should get in the way of our dating. I'm trying to highlight this. They make me highlight everything. In our dating, Union told the comedian, as a part of it was like keeping up with his activities, like, oh, that's what you're doing, you're going to feel this one, and I just felt entitled to it as well. She continued, I was paying all the bills, I was working my ass off, and I felt like that would comes the spoils to the richest, adding it was such a stupid relationship that should have never got of a dating phase. At the end of the day, that's what I don't really understand. I don't really understand that. Like if it ain't, like, I understand if it's a kid involved, which it was not, because she don't have any biological kids outside of Dwayne Wade that I know about. Okay, I can see if it was, about a kid or whatever, and the kid just tried to make them, kind of wanted to make it work. I can see that. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, I don't understand people be knowing that you should marry a person. I think women just want to get married, and some guys just want to get married too. Let's not keep real. Some guys love to get married, especially them southern dudes. They love to be married. They love to be married, bro. A lot of them southern dudes, a lot of dudes like to be married. I remember talking to a dude. Um, I was talking to a dude, and he said he just like keeping a baby around the house. That's what they love. They love having babies around the house. So he like having babies. So everybody kind of got their own little thing. But for me, if a chick really ain't feeling me and I ain't feeling her, or I know she ain't feeling me, whatever, like I couldn't even, like, I wouldn't even want to be with you. Like, yeah, I see what it's like, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes I guess my guess is the sex was so good for her, or she was so lonely because she admitted in Hollywood to being the one of the mean girls, unapproachable. She was deliverance from evil. You go back, look at her interviews. She said she was a nasty, mean person around Hollywood, and I guess she felt she had to carry herself that way because a lot of women sleep their way to the top. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people Marilyn Monroe it. I was watching her little documentary, whatever. My girl had me watching. I think it was on Netflix, and it showed her sleeping to the top. So, so I don't know, how obligated she truly felt. Was that truly a part of what she was trying to, why she was mean or whatever? But I'll get it. You got a lot of dudes that like mean chicks. Trust me. You got a lot of dudes that like chicks that's not unapproachable and mean as hell and shit. But my thing is the double standard when it comes to this is crazy, bro. It's crazy because a lot of women say, well, this, that's what, if he ain't doing that, well, don't get married. That's my thing. Don't get married. Because when a dude do it, he pay everything. And anytime somebody got you in a position of weakness, and they go for a man or a woman or whatever relationship you in, and they got a financial, thing over you, what can you do? Look at old girl from that Medea movie, Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Really, she should have been mad at herself, for her not being prepared. And she married to a lawyer too, so he was gonna try to finesse his way out of alimony. You know what I'm saying? She should have been mad at herself for not being prepared. You can't get too comfortable. That's one thing about women. They get comfortable fast, bro. They get comfortable real fast. That's the crazy thing about it. Women will get comfortable fast. They get comfortable super duper fast, bro. That's the crazy thing about it. Women will get comfortable. They get complacent. You know what I'm saying? And they get out of shape. They'll stop doing. They talking about men stop doing the things that men was doing. To get the woman. Women do that at a higher clip, at a more, They do it a lot. They do it a lot. And you got to keep doing the things that you was doing to keep the relationship alive. And sometimes it ain't there no more. Sometimes it don't be there no more. Let's keep it real. Sometimes it don't be there. Sometimes y'all grow apart, and a lot of people don't want to fight. A lot of men don't want to make the adjustment. A lot of females don't want to make the adjustment. That's why you really got to be friends. But like I said before, if she pay all the bills, I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. If I pay all the bills, I'm gonna feel that. I'm gonna feel that I could do it, but will I do it? I don't know. It depends on the partner. Now she busting her ass, holding it down at the crib, doing what she got to do. Cool. But we definitely gonna have to set up some type of stuff, passive income for her, or a little pop up thing for her, so she can make her own bread. What happens if you die? What you gonna do if somebody got all the money? That's my thing. What you gonna do if you don't know how to manage it? It's a means to an end. It's a means to an end. If you don't know how to manage it, so that's kind of my thing about it, bro. At the end of the day, a lot of dudes. I didn't never say I felt this way, but a lot of dudes feel like if they pay all the bills, they be able to do whatever they want to do, and they gonna cheat. Now they gonna tell you that before y'all when y'all kicking it in a relationship. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. They not. Let's keep it real. They ain't gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna do what I want to do. No, they know they can. People that do this know they can do this because you don't bring nothing financially to the table at all. And most of the time, you probably caught them cheating or about to cheat, or you caught them cheating and you stay. So they know they can get away with this. And what's so funny, you got women that say, well, they don't make men like that. Used to, man. Granddaddy's had a whole different family across town, shit around the corner sometimes. They had a whole different family around the corner. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. But women, you got to keep the same energy. If you're mad at a dude for doing it, you gotta be mad. Well, he wasn't doing that. How many women? If I'm doing work, doing all, or paying all the bills, how many women at home not holding the house down? Kids not know their ABCs. Homework ain't done. House trash as hell. Laying there all day. And the first thing a chick gonna come here and say, well, I ain't that type of chick or nothing like that. I cook clean. And then the average woman that say that is the woman that I'm describing. Trust and believe me. It don't even know it. It don't even know it. So I'm just saying, if you man or woman, you got a problem with the dude saying it, you gotta have a problem with Gabrielle Union saying it. You read those vows, you accepted those vows. You said, well, you know how she tried to solve it. Like, we knew we shouldn't get married and all this, that, and the third, but we did it anyway. And at the end of the day, I don't know why people jump into marriage like it's a game. I don't get that. I don't get why people jump into marriage like it's a game. It ain't. It's something that's sacred. It's something that's supposed to be forever. But she did what she did, and she said what she said. And at the end of the day, for her, if it ain't about pulling your weight, it ain't about pulling your. You ain't pulling your weight. She gonna cheat. You think you should establish that before you even start? Like that should be a prerequisite question before y'all even start. Doing the nasty. But hey, it is what it is. Shout out Goodfella TV. Shout out the Music Entertainment playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel. Cash App $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole thing. On non link tree, the first link in the description. Peace.